What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of StoneBlock 4. This is episode 7, I believe. In the last 2 episodes, we went dungeon hunting. What are we going to do today's episode? We'll talk about that in a second. Alrighty, welcome back to the series. So yeah, last 2 episodes we went through and did that dungeon. I haven't really gone through much of this at the moment. I am getting there, slowly sorting out a little bit, but it's also been 2 weeks, 3, 4 weeks, something like that, since our last episode recording session, to say. What was that, the 2nd, 11th? Yeah, it's been quite literally 27 days, almost a whole month since we did that, but I have been away at work. I was hoping to get these recordings done to a certain amount to cover while I was away for work, but I didn't, so that's okay. This series will start coming out, this one, after I get a few more episodes done. But last time we did that, I also done a little bit offline just today. Let's go down to home, new base. So I've started digging out the area for where the new base is going to be. As you can see on the mini map, we have a 5x5 chunk, right? 5x5x5, 3x3, sorry. 4x4. Yeah, 4x4. 4x4 chunk. I'm going to leave it like that, and that is going to be our entire base. No bigger than that, that's perfect. We can go levels and do it like in a multi-level dimension sort of area. So this is our first section. We're going to dig all this out all the way to there, and obviously to there, and have one big square. This will be the main room. All that upstairs will be basically obsolete. We won't use that anymore, and everything will be moved down to here. But that's more of an off-camera thing while I do building than that. So in today's episode, we've got a couple of things we need to do, questing-wise. I apologise if I sniff. I've got a little bit of the sniffles. Hay fever. God damn it. Yeah, hay fever season is upon us down under in Australia, so it's pretty hectic at the moment. We have a lot of wood. We don't need any more. So, today's episode, as you guys can see, I've got a few different things in the list here, but we also have some quests to get. Exploration, what's this? Find a stone dungeon, we did that. Let's get some $20 reward. Gearing up, I don't know what we got from this. Items, oh yeah, some heads. Alright, we got some heads. Apparently we got some more unlocked. Where are they? Oh yeah, enchanting table. We got the enchanting table. Storage, we made the backpack. Yes, we did. And Oritech. Welcome to Oritech. Oritech is a tech mod. Customize multi-block machines that will change the way you use text. Cool. We're not up to any of that yet, so that's fine. Hey, we got some bananas. Nice. Obviously, the hammers here are from building, so they can actually go away. All this can go away for now. We don't need any of that like that. That's fine. Cool. So, we are going to continue on doing some quests. As you guys can see, we got a bunch of stuff up here. This is what we need to do some of the getting started. We want to finish this off. We need to finish this off. So up here we got a token of the wilderness. Using your echo gun, you can sneak right click to convert a villager into a token. Our villager has disappeared. Not entirely sure what's going on with that, but we can get another one. That is fine. A chicken just popped out an egg, didn't it? There it is. Let's see if we can spawn another chicken with that egg. Lucky? No, not lucky. Alright, let me, because I feel like I'm going to fall in this hole multiple times. Cool, so our next stage from this one up was putting villagers to work automation. Alright, the worker token that the villager converted into was just an example of what the echo encounter can do. If you encode villagers with specific jobs, you can put them to work for you in an unearther, which I believe is this thing here. Yeah. This is a 3x3x3 block that allows you to automate block brushing. All it requires is a little villager labor. The unearthing supports automatic input and output. So we want to create some of these. We want to create 3x3 block that allows you. 3x3x3. I don't think. Does that mean we need 9 of these? No, we need more than 9. We need, because it's 9. We need 20 something. I believe, if it wants to fill the entire. Yeah, so we're going to need, I think it's about 27. I think. I could do some research on it. Probably should, but let's just take a guess on how it works. Alright, so it doesn't actually say how much we need. So we need tinted glass, which is just glass and amethyst. So we've got a stick. Tree, just add water. No thanks, see you later. So we need a bunch of sand. Now obviously you guys know how we can get sand pretty easy. Let's go 3 stacks of sand. I actually don't know where my wander's gone. Is that it right there? That's construction stick. There we go. And then we can just go actually I probably need to find where my hammer is. Stone hammer, that one. That will do. That converts that all into gravel. That's the one. Let me get these stacks into sand and I'll bring these back. Alright, so we have 3 stacks of sand and we need to turn them into glass. And we can't do that in the blast furnace. Okay, so looks like we're doing it in the standard furnace. Cool. So while that one's cooking away and creating us the sand that we need a bunch of polished deep slate. So to get deep slate, I think the best place to go to get deep slate will be our home at the Archon. Yeah, this is deep slate. Yep. Nice. Alright, so if we grab out let's just grab an iron one. And we should be able to get a bunch of couple deep slate. There we go. Or we just want normal deep slate, not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's really going to make a difference to which one we get, but that's fine. We just want a little bit of deep. We just want a bit of deep slate. I don't know which one we want. Oh, it's all going to be this. It turns into cobbled anyway when we break it, so that's fine. Let me get one more stack. So we have 3 stacks. There should be plenty to keep us going. Cool. Alright, we'll get rid of that and we'll get rid of that. Let's go home. Cool. Alright, so we have a bunch of that. I'm assuming that's going to need to be cooked. So it needs to be polished, which is... Nope. Okay. So it's just... Done. And then it's going to be polished deep slate to that. Correct? Yep. Alright, we'll make 2 stacks of that, I guess. Cool. And we got a moss block. Nice. Let's put a moss block right there. Gives that little bit of greenness, you know. I always forget there's a shop, but I can't remember where. I don't remember what we do with our money. Emergency items, collect all rewards. It's gone. I don't remember what to do with the money that we earn from doing these quests. Oh well, because I've got a lot. That's okay. I mean, oh, that was through the guy. That's right. I told you it's been a while. Okay, random. We got 16 bits of glass. So they need to be turned into tinted glass with the amethyst shards. I don't think we're going to have enough amethyst shards. So we might have to go back to the Archon and get a bunch of it. So we should be able to break this with our hammer. I mean, we could have also just used this, to be honest, but we should be able to go like that, and that brings down it. Yep, sweet. So let's just... Oh, the one I missed. Whoops. Whispering Blossom. All right. Ooh. That's cool. Anyway. As you guys can see, that is no longer gone either. That was an episode that, unfortunately, did not record. I died probably 19 times, but we finished it. We got it. I just noticed there's a chest up here too, so I'm going up here. And we killed the guy that was in there. It was a mission, but we got there in the end. I thought it was going to be a... Why? I don't want them to come down and attack us. Alright, let's go. Alright, sorry, I just had to quickly go get a drink while we're teleporting back. Cool. Alright, so we got a bunch of them now. Cool. We've got some more moss blocks, so we can bring some more moss into the place. Nice. Got a bit of moss carpet. Looking beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Let's delete the rest of this crap that we don't want. Yeah, that's about it. Chuck in the emeralds up here. Oh, we already had a bunch, so we did have enough. Okay, that's okay. We'll just convert all these too and chuck them all in here so we have a bunch ready to go. Now, 34 glass. Let's continue on. Let's get a stack of these and let's create ourselves some tinted glass. So we got 32. That's cool. And now we've got 6 of these. Quest complete, task complete, task complete. What? Getting started. Oh, it's this one. Nice. And we got a task over here complete apparently. Oh, this one. Alright. This chapter outlines most of the different ways to automate generating resources. Cool. Thank you. That's what we're working on. We're going to start with this one. The archaeologist. The archaeologist is a matter of soft materials and can work through dirt, sand, and dust and mud. They require a decorative pot as a workstation. The worker can be... Okay, thanks. Don't know how that really helps, but... Cool. Alright, well we basically got this. So what, we just put this down. Oh, it is only one. We only needed to make one of them. Ah, nice some food. Okay. Turns out we only needed to make one of them. How about we put this in the new base? Let's put these down here. I'm assuming we get to put a bunch of them in there, so let's go 1. Maybe we'll leave a gap. 2, 3, 4. There's 6 of them. I don't know what we do with them. Breaks down infix items and rarity items, stone cobble gen. So these are the next things that we were going to do in this. To be able to use the worker token in an unearther, you would need a villager that has one of these 3 jobs. Archaeologists can break down it. Geologists can brush gravel, soul sand, and crush kiwis using a salvaging table. Dimensionalists can brush netherrack and stone, and other stone. Uses a resonator engine energy block for the workstation. Okay, so we need to make one of them. Which we can make. We actually have a smithing table, so that's fine. So we can make one of them. We don't need to make one of them anymore. But we do need to get ourselves another villager. We need a village encoder. We need a village token. So how worker token? Worker tokens. How did we get a worker token? I don't remember. Sneak right click on a villager to encode it into a working token. Oh, maybe we didn't lose it. Hang on. Do we have that somewhere? Maybe we already did that part and it's sitting. Look at that. There it is. Worker token. Stone, novice. Alright, so if we go back down... Ooh! That wasn't meant to happen. I want to get elevators, but we need more string. Okay, so if I put you into here. No? Uh-oh. Shit. Home. Stay there, bro. We need this thing. Alright, he's in a token. Wait. I don't know why I did that. I could have just climbed up. Let's go. Not what I wanted. Let's go and go to spawn. Oops. Spawn. Let's go and talk to our friend, the Echo. Hello, Mr. Echo. With these tokens, the work is now available. Yeah, we're doing that. That's right. Forgot about that. Oh. Mining speed upgrade. Okay. Smithing template. Let's go have a look at these other guys. I can't remember what they have. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been doing this, so we have one guy here as the machinist. So let's see what he has to offer. Except lots of copper. Ooh, a light blue drill. Nice. They're actually really cool. I like the drills. They're handy. He has a lot of stuff that he can give us. Alright. Oh, I'm stuck. I need to do some research on this. Might have to go do some research and then bring you guys back because I don't want you guys sitting here basically watching me essentially do nothing. The quartermaster, I believe, was storage. Yeah, so he does all the storage. Yeah, his is all storage. Storage drawers, dynamics, pocket storage, lockpicks. Yep. Alright. You're no help. Alright, let's just go back home. And let me do some research. Alright, it's actually a lot easier than I thought. We were on the right track with this bad boy, but we needed to give him the task that we want him to be. So, let's jump back up here. To start with, we want him to get us... We really want some more, like, red diamonds. So, unearther, he's going to use gravel, and he's going to get all that, which shine. Okay, so let's do gravel. We can get him to do gravel. I might have to go off camera and get a bunch of gravel, but that's fine. So to do gravel, he needs to do, and he needs to be a geologist. So we need to make that salvaging table. So let's make the salvaging table first. So we need some copper smithing table, which we have the spare smithing table right here. Any day now. Thank you. We need 3 copper. 1, 2, 3. What else do we need? Couple of iron. Let's just grab a bunch of iron. Polished slab and amethyst dust. Which I guess we're going to be making a cutting board too. Because we don't have that. Alright, let's, I guess, make ourselves the cutting board. I guess we're going to need this. So cutting board. Bang. Let's make this. Let's make that. Let's put the cutting board on the ground. Let's put this on there. And I think it just said use a hammer. This doesn't seem cuttable. 2. How many do we need? Just 2. Nice. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is make a axe, and then we need to make a pickaxe, and now we can make our salvaging table. Boom. Cool, so that's our salvaging table. Now I do want to make, I had it somewhere and I need to find where it was so we can bring it down there with us. There it is. Decorative pot. Oh, remember how I said I went through that tower thing off camera? We got a bunch of this stuff. An inscription table, a scribe's table, an agronomic source link, a alteration table, some of these potion meddling. This is from Ars Novaru. We're going to play around with that in Iron Spells. We'll play around with that one day. Just not right now. We're still trying to get through a bunch of stuff that is required. Cool, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pot there. I'm going to put the salvaging table on top here. So that's not where I wanted that salvaging table. Thank you very much. Now we have to break it with our pickaxe so I don't have to worry about it. I want the salvaging table right there. Thank you. Cool, so we want him to do that. So what we need to do is we need to, it was shift right click with this. No? What? Come back here. Salvage's table. Yeah. I need a villager that has one of these 3 jobs. I'm trying to. Oh, he's a geologist. Haha. He is a geologist now. What's he got? Oh, that's actually a pretty good freaking deal. Stay there. We may as well expert him out a little bit with that deal, because that's actually a really good deal. I don't know why I jumped. Could have went down in my portal again. Come back here, buddy. We need you. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Oh. Alright, we have cool. We've brought him up a little level 2, but let's get him in here now. So he should be able to go in here. Let's grab this. Alright, if we right click here, he should be able to go into here. We're giving himself some food too. We should be able to put more food in there, but that's fine. We need to get you a brush. So let's get him a brush. Let's make a decent one. Let's make him reinforced brush, I reckon. Nope, we can't make a reinforced one. Crude brush. What's this one? That's just a normal one. Unbreakable brush. Ooh, nice. All right, let's make one of these. Home. What do we need? We need a stick, copper, and a feather. We have. Good. Sometimes these portals annoy me. Alright, we need a feather. Ooh, we might have a feather somewhere over here. If anyone has a feather, sees a feather, yell. I didn't see a feather. Feather. We have a feather. Cool. Alright, let's give him this brush. So the same thing can be done here, but he can do different things as well. Bam. Right, so he is ready to go, except he needs gravel. if I'm not mistaken. Is that what he wanted? Geologists can brush gravel, soil sand, and crush kiwis. Alright, so we need kiwi, not seek kiwis. I wish this just did home and home. Like, it would be so much better. Alright, let's go for a second. Let's just empty out my inventory because I'm full. And I hate being full. It irritates me. Oh, item pipes. Ooh, let's take them for a second. Let's take that. Yeah. What's this? That is an iron to gold chest. We want a chest to iron. Chest. There we go. Let's go. That's iron to gold. Wood to copper. So that's that. We could do that one. And then we go copper to iron. Where's copper to iron? I don't see copper to iron. Does anyone else see copper to iron? We can go straight to that. Okay, so let's get rid of that one then. Wood to iron. And apologies for that. Got interrupted by my son. Anyway, where were we? We were dirt chest. Dirt chest 9,000. Did we get that dropped or something? Any purchase gives a loot B had dropped something. So a loot B had just dropped a chance crude. Oh, and a couple of eggs and some dirt chest 9,000s. Well, actually, they're pretty cool for us, so we will keep them. Oh, how to use your dirt chest. Welcome to your new dirt chest 9,000. We hope you will enjoy many happy years of storing your stack of dirt in our storage utility. Simply insert one stack of dirt of your choice into the highly repetitive slot and enjoy the great convenience of having that dirt available to you anytime you pass by this chest. Any kind of dirt might not be stored. Just because I don't really actually feel like having these screw anything up, because it seems like they might. Let's just not use them, and just hide them over here, because I don't want them destroying anything that we have. Alrighty, and that is the end of episode 7. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series so far, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell right up the top there. Yep, that one right there. If you want to be notified when we put in another episode. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.